Now,
Mm-hmm.
only
Mm-hmm.
in a communist country,
Oh, yes. Yes.
only in a communist country could you
Mm-hmm.
not have enough numbers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because numbers are endless, right?
Yes. Yes.
Number they don't
Yes.
stop, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You can have as many numbers as you want.
Yes.
So
Of course. Oh.
um, so the idea, and it was an official story that my
Mm.
friends my friend's parents didn't have a phone because there were not enough numbers. That was the official reason from the government. There were not enough numbers. So
Yeah.
so that was a, a little piece of madness in the past,
Mm-hmm.
especially as people didn't have phones like 20, 25, 30 years ago. People didn't have phones 30 years ago, and phones were in other countries like 70, 80 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and you need the connection because
Mm-hmm.
information travels faster,
Yes.
and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of great now because I can shop on my mobile phone, I can find the product I want, I can
Mm-hmm.
click a
Every.
button and it will be delivered to me, and I can
Mm-hmm.
if my parents need something, I can find it in
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes on my phone. I click a button,
Mm-hmm.
it's delivered.
Yes.
With in a day or 2 days, it's here.
Mm. I am very happy that we don't live in communist country.
Yeah, that system didn't
Mm.
work very well.
Mm. Mm-mm. Oh.
It didn't. But the crazy thing is, with my experience, the
Mm.
East moves West and West moves East.
Mm.
And what happens when East moves West and West moves East is that people like you who experienced communism understand
Mm.
that it was bad.
Mm.
And so you want to go towards a
Mm-hmm.
more
Mm-hmm.
open, democratic,
Mm-hmm.
Republican, libertarian based society. You have more liberty, more freedom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the people with the liberty and the freedom,
Mm.
they go in the other direction. They want the people who have all the liberty. They don't like it.
Mm.
They want more
Mm.
socialism in their systems. And so
Mm.
it's crazy. But as countries like Hungary, Slovakia, Poland, the Ukraine, the Czech Republic, as these
Ah.
countries go west,
Mm-hmm.
the Western countries go east.
Mm.
And so today the result is that Britain has more socialism than Slovakia.
Yes.
That's the result today. Britain has more socialism than Slovakia. It's
Maybe no.
see, I think that in Slovakia there's a lot of freedom for people.
Yes.
And yeah, the system doesn't work, but it doesn't work everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's
Mm-hmm.
nowhere where the system works.
Yes.
There's
Mm-hmm.
nowhere where the system works. System is broken everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
What works is people work. Systems don't.
Mm-hmm.
People work. Systems don't. And sometimes the people don't work. And when the people don't work and the systems don't work,
Mm.
you have
Yes.
crazy chaos.
Mm.
But it's not the systems that save people. Really, it's the people that save people when they help each other.
Mm.
So systems are nice, but we are not machines.
Yes. Yes. Of course. Um, when we wanted to go on holiday um, to Croatia, we couldn't go without agreement. My chef, my
Boss.
boss. Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
So.
That's completely crazy because
Mm.
your boss controls your holiday.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Yes. So horrible. It was horrible. Страшно.
yeah, it's madness,
Madness. Mm-hmm.
and it's the human elements that save us because
Mm-hmm.
if you have if you have robots in a factory
Mm-hmm.
and a person, say
Mm-hmm.
a person, say a person is in the factory and a person has a heart attack. They have a heart attack, they fall over, the robots keep working.
Mm-hmm.
They don't stop. They don't help. They don't go to help the person and pick the person up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The robots just keep working.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the system.
Mm-hmm.
That's the systems that we live within, and we will die, and the systems will continue. Part of that is natural, but part of that is also crazy as well, because if you are in a factory where, or yeah, factory is maybe not a good term. Maybe you're in an office or in a company
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
where there are people working,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody has a problem, people will help that person. They will try to help that person. They will try to save that person. But machines won't. And so systems are good for production, but they're not really human in the way
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is
Yeah.
is good is good. Like I like systems in my work, but I also like creativity.
Mm-hmm. You
You know,
are free. Си слободни
yeah,
своје
well,
праце.
yeah, robots are not really creative because they run on programs.
Yeah.
They can make music, but it's predictable music. You know what the
Mm-hmm.
result is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, robots don't have dreams. They can't change their mind.
Mm-hmm.
They're they are tools to be used, but not really to be trusted. We can't allow robots to make decisions. The the one word answer is dangerous. Google is a system that gives
Mm-hmm.
you one answer to one question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It gives one answer to one question. That is so dangerous.
Yes.
That is so
Very.
dangerous because if you sit in a room with a group of
Mm-hmm.
people and
Mm-hmm.
you ask one question,
Mm-hmm.
everybody will give a different answer.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody will give you
Mm-hmm.
and maybe some people will be right and some people will be wrong, and there'll be debate and there'll be information, and that's the human element. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But if you sit in a room with Google or with robots and you ask one question, you get one answer.
Yeah, of course.
And life is more complicated than that,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. All the things that are beautiful are the things that are different.
Mm-hmm.
Every tree is different. Every flower is different. Every
Mm-hmm.
every park is different. Every mountain is different.
Mm-hmm.
Every sunrise and sunset is
Mm-hmm.
different.
Mm-hmm. You sent me.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're all slightly different,
Mm-hmm.
and it's those differences, those changes, those nuances
Mm-hmm.
that are beautiful in,
Mm-hmm.
in, in
Mm-hmm.
everything. And the robot doesn't change what it does.
Mm-hmm.
The robot doesn't. And then robots are useful for making cars, for example. They're
Mm-hmm.
useful for things like that. Robots are useful for as tools that we can use within our work to help other people. But you don't want to take the robots home, right? You don't want to talk to the robots. You don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be with people.
I don't want it.
Yeah, you
The
know,
other way.
because nobody wants it. You
Mm,
don't want to go to the pub with a robot, right? You don't want to go.
mm, mm,
You don't
mm,
want to drink a beer with a robot.
mm, mm,
It's no fun. The
mhm.
human elements are so important to
Yes.
the enjoyment of life.
Mhm.
You
Mm.
don't want to go dancing with a robot, right? You don't.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
They're they're cold. The machines are cold, and
Yeah.
human beings need warm from the
Mhm.
heart experiences.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. So uh, be with people. That's the answer. Be with people, not with be
Mhm.
with people, not with machines, not with
Mhm.
Google.
Mhm. Yes.
Uh,
Mhm.
Google's nice if you want to drive from point
Mhm.
A to point
Mhm.
B,
Mhm.
um, but beyond basic information,
Mhm.
I can't imagine having a conversation
Mhm. Mhm.
with Google. No, no
Mhm.
fun, no fun.